We continue today in Taanis Perek Aleph, Mishna is He through Vav, 5 through 6. So Mishna He says as follows: Higia Rosh Chodesh Kislev V'lo Yardu Gishamim. So remember again, continuing on the theme of fast days, for the absence of rain, of Rosh Chodesh Kislev comes, and unfortunately there's still no rain. What's the halacha? Beis Din goes in Shalosh Ta'anios ala Tzibor. The Beis Din decrees another 3 fast days on the Tzibor. Now remember, as opposed to beforehand, when we spoke about in Mishnah Dalid, that if the 7th of Mar Cheshvan comes and there's no rain, it was Yechidim. It was individuals, the Talmidei Chachamim, the Torah scholars, who would begin to fast. If the crisis continues and now it's Rosh Chodesh Kislev and there's no rain, everyone begins to fast. Beis Din goes from Shalosh Ta'anios ala Tzibor, 3 more fast days on the Tzibor. Now the 3 fast days continuously follow the Bahab, Monday, Thursday, Monday model. Ochlin b'shosin mishechashecha, like the previous fast days, you could eat and drink on the night before. Umutarin b'malacha uberechitzo ubesicho b'nilas asandla b'tash mishamita. But on the fast day themselves, you're permitted to work, you're permitted to wash, permitted to use ointments, wear shoes, and engage in marital relations. So in reality, this second set of 3 fast days mirrors the first 3 with one major difference, which is the first 3, as we mentioned before, are only observed by Talmidei Chachamim, by the Torah scholars, whereas this one is observed by the general community. We now continue with Mishnah Vav, Mishnah 6. Avru ila v'lo nanu. What happens, chas v'sholom, if after these 3 fast days there's still no rain? Beis Din goes in Shalosh Ta'anios acheros ala Tzibor. Beis Din decrees another set of 3 days. Now here, the intensity of the fast days themselves increases. Ochlin v'shosin mi ba'od yom. So we go ahead and you're allowed to eat and drink before nightfall. So remember again, in the previous fast days, the halacha was that you could eat up until alos, up until dawn of the fast day itself. By this next set of fast days, the intensity increases, and these fast days will begin as of nightfall. So the previous evening, they'll already begin. Ochlin v'shosim boyos, what it means is you could eat until nightfall. Va'asurim b'malacha u'berechitzo b'sicha b'nilas asandal u'b'tash mishamita. And now again, all of the previously permitted activities become prohibited. You can't work, you can't wash, you can't anoint, you can't wear shoes, and you can't engage in marital relations. Not only that, they close the bathhouses so as to prevent any type of bathing for the public. Avru ila v'lo nanu. So what happens now if still this? So remember again, at this point in time, after this 3rd set of fast days. So now remember again, the first 3 were observed by the Talmidei Chachamim, second 3 by the Tzibor, by the general congregation, but they only started alos at dawn, and they're permitted all of these activities during the day. 3rd set of 3, now again, is still on the general congregation, but these start the night before, and again, all of the previously permitted activities will be prohibited. What happens now? Avru ila v'lo nanu. What happens if this last set of 3 fast days go by and still no rain? Beis Din goes from Aleim od sheva. Beis Din decrees 7 more fast days, which represent shehin shlosh esrei ta'anios ala tzibor, which represent a total of 13 fast days for the Tzibor. The last 7, the 7 that we just mentioned, and of course again, the 3 more at the beginning of Mishnah Vav, and 3 in Mishnah Hey. Remember, we're not counting the ones in Mishnah Dalid, in the 4th Mishnah, because, those first set of 3 were only for Talmidei Chachamim Torah scholars. So the Mishnah says, Avru ela v'lo nanu, Beis Din goes around alein od sheva shein shloshes reitanios ala tzibor. Hare elu yiser sal rishonos, and these last 7 even have greater intensity. Sheba elu masriin, they would blow the shofar here. In other words, as a sign of community fasting and community severity, they would blow the shofar. Actually, the Gemara explains it wasn't just the shofar, it was also with trumpets, but they would blow a tekiah, a churua, a tekiah, v'noalin esachanuyos. And interestingly enough, they would also close the stores. In other words, for this last set of 7 fast days, they would actually shut down commerce. So stores were shut down. There was no business. Now, interestingly enough, remember, all of these fast days follow the Monday, Thursday, Monday model. So when the fast day was on a Monday, they would open up the stores close to evening time. The reason they had to do that was because, remember, come evening, come nighttime, the fast is over. People need to purchase provisions with which to break their fast. So when the fast day was ending on a Monday, they would go ahead and open the stores towards evening. But interestingly enough, on Thursdays, they would keep the stores open the entire day. Why? So as to allow people to go ahead and prepare for Shabbos. This concludes Mishnah Vav, wishing everyone a wonderful day. And Emeretz Hashem, in our next year, we will conclude Perek Aleph and begin Perek Beis, wishing everyone a wonderful evening.